Chapter 21, Level 7, Transitional Ascension through Manifestation. I'm not so sure how to relay this next gem of information, or how to translate what essentially took me decades to decipher into quote layman's terms for you, but here goes. Within these chapters, certain clues have been embedded. Clues that when solved can sometimes leave one confounded and eager to share or expose what they've learned. But dissemination of the information contained within is strictly forbidden. I'll warn you now that this information, these finite principles and their applications will undoubtedly seem too easy to be effective, too good to be true. But I would ask you to keep an open mind as I assure you that these revelations can indeed lead to discovering solutions that ultimately are so simple it's scary. We'll start with Adam and Eve, or Adam and evolution. Philosophers of old were much closer to the elements only hundreds of years ago. Imagine a world where there is no industry or opposing architecture, no cars, buses, planes or trains, no bustling business or street traffic, leaving little to distract from what has always been there. No artificial lighting to dilute the cosmos above, and plenty of water through which to reflect upon. Just try to imagine what someone living in 3000 BC, a sand and stone age allegedly. What might someone have had around them at that time to gaze upon, to covet? What were those elements over which they might ponder and philosophize? Sand, water, soil, sun, moon, stars, sky, weather, wildlife, forests, foliage, fire, and the behaviors, language or sounds, actions, failures, achievements and life cycles of not only other human beings, but of all creatures, all seasonal elements, and all cosmos. They also had their own thoughts and dreams to discern. Thought, or thought, becomes theoretically transformed into ideals, which can then be materialized into substantive existence. This is called manifestation. In order for anything to actually exist, it must first be observed, or, in other words, it must be witnessed. So, it's all in your head, really. And the answer is, so simple it's scary. In order to see, we must look. We all need to look at ourselves, and we do observe what's around us at all times. But what if we look deeper into reflection itself, into what reflection is and what it truly means to reflect upon ourselves and the world around us? Have you considered lately what you value most in your life? How do you expect to retain those values? What are your personal, most private aspirations? I think most of us would be superheroes if given the choice. And I'm not virtue signaling here. I sincerely want to know your answers. I'm interested in you as a fellow human being. Thank you for listening to Where's Claire? An interactive and immersive audiobook experience written by Candace Arden. Inspired by the collective at the OA, Rising Soul Tarot, Library of the Untold, Nigel John Stanford, at Estrella 5D. 144 from the stars, Karma's right hand, at Lux Eterna, the Watchers, at the Hive Mind. Go manifesting and be inspired. This game, it's not about money, power, or status. It's about inspiration.
So go manifesting, collective, and inspire.